What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Everybody is sending me this article specifically about Will Smith and that he predicted losing his career during a hallucination before, and this was before the Oscar slap. So apparently he did a Netflix recording with David Letterman, and he highlighted how he took this. I'm not sure what kind of drink it is, but it's ayahuasca. I believe that I'm saying that right. He took this drink and that he predicted losing his career, or he was predicted to be losing his career prior to. So Will Smith feared for his career well before his now infamous Oscar slap. The 53-year-old actor sat down with an interview with David Letterman on Netflix. My Next Guest Need No Introduction, and recalled worrying about losing his career and fortune while tripping on ayahuasca, a psychoactive herbal drink with hallucinogenic properties. Do you guys think that it's possible, or that prophecy, or all of these different things are real? Do you think that it's even possible to see into the future? Because it's kind of playing out right before our eyes, right? It's kind of playing out exactly how he predicted it. And it's just crazy how things were pre-recorded or recorded way before the Oscar slap. And now we see things playing out exactly how it is. Check it out. It says, despite the episode, which was filmed months before Smith slapped Chris Rock on the Oscar stage for making a joke about his wife, Jada Pinkett's hair, Smith admitted he was initially terrified to drink it, but eventually decided it was something that he wanted to try. Boy, listen, man, there's some things that I'm just going to have to stay away from. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to live with the idea that I can predict or I know what's going to happen to me. I just want to experience life in its all its fullness and entirety and surprise me. I don't want to know when I'm going to pass away. I don't know what's going to want to happen in the future. I want to take calculated risks, and then I want to learn the lessons as I go. I don't want to drink a tea and then be able to predict exactly what go on. I was raised in a black church. I was raised in an environment where people was practically trying to predict your future. And in my personal opinion, a lot of it was right and a lot of it was wrong, but a lot of it was based off of the perspective that you take from it. But let me continue into the article. It says, during the episode, which was filmed months before Smith slapped Chris Rock on the Oscar stage for making a joke about his wife, Jada Pinkett's hair, he wanted to try this drink. The effects of the drink, Smith described, you're not hallucinating. It's like both realities. And let me pause that. It's like both realities are 100% present. So you in this room, you sitting in this room, you don't lose sight. It's not like superimposed on this reality. It's totally separate. Sound like something that's going to be popular amongst the hippies. After consuming a drink, Smith said he had the individual most hellish psychological experience of his whole life. That's not something that I want to experience. Who convinced this dude to take this drink? What was the selling point? He says he's drinking, sitting there, and then all of a sudden it's like I start seeing all of my money flying away. Oh, Jesus. Rebuke that. Rebuke all of my money flying away. And my house is flying away, and my career is gone away. I'm like, ugh. Smith recalled, and I'm trying to grab my money and my career. My whole life is getting destroyed. My fear. I'm in there and I'm wanting to vomit and all of that. I hear a voice saying, this is what the fuck it is. This is what the fuck it is. I'm panting, going, oh, shh. The vision of sorts took a turn when he heard his daughter, 21-year-old Willow, yelling, Daddy, help me, Daddy. How come you won't help me? I'm like, I don't see you, baby. The shaman is like, relax, relax, relax. And she tells me, sit up. I guess the shaman is the person that gave him the drink. I don't know. I'm not into it. Y'all going to have to give me some insight and understanding. Then I slowly stopped caring about my money. I just wanted to get to Willow. As Smith was able to calm himself down, he said, I stopped caring about my house. I stopped caring about my career. I get to the point where I settled down and the voice still is at 100%. I still hear Willow screaming. My money is still flying away, but I'm taking deep breaths and I'm totally calm, even though there's hell going on in my mind. When the trip ended, he said it left him with an important realization. Yo, that sounds like a nightmare. That is probably one of the worst trips. That's not why people get to trips. People, in my experience, people do trips or they do things that put them on these trippy experiences so that they can get a euphoric experience, not a reality check. I realized that, I wonder if Jada was in this hallucination. Did he omit that? I realized that anything that happens in my life, I can handle it. I can handle any person I lose. Jesus Christ, what is this man going through? This man is living a real life midlife crisis right before our eyes publicly. This is not good. I can handle anything that goes wrong in my life. I can handle anything in my marriage. I can handle anything that this life has to offer me. That's part of the psychological training that happens in ayahuasca. First of all, 99% of this you worry about never happens. So much for that idea. 99% of your brain, of your pain and your misery is all self-generated. It's not real. Well, so much for that idea because clearly we know that it's real. Yo, remind me, no matter where I go, no matter where I'm at, if you love me, you will not let me take a ayahuasca drink. Keep me away from the shamans. I don't want to know about anything. I don't want no self-realization. Just let me fumble through life and figure it out. I want to know y'all thoughts. Do you want to know what your future is? A. B. Do you think that Will Smith actually manifested his future? And C. Do you think that it's real as far as these hallucinations? And I don't know if you was raised in a church prophecy and all of these different things. I'm curious as to what your thoughts are about this whole experience that was pre-recorded months before the Oscars, when now his whole life is absolutely positively falling apart. And even his whole assessment of what he can handle. Because I believe that it is true that people can handle more than they give themselves credit for. However, it does not mean that I want to go through it. It would be absolutely devastating to me for me to work my whole life to get to certain points and then to lose it all in the blink of a slap. Meanwhile, everybody else is going on with their life. Everybody is having a good time. Jada's still on the red table talk, having her little things or whatever like that. But I'm curious as to what your thoughts are because I feel a certain type of way. I do feel like certain things are real. I think it's things in this earth or in this lifetime that we truly do not understand, and that what he's going through and what he's experiencing is partly self-manifested, but then at the same time, because what if he'd have never known this, right? The whole butterfly effect thing. I don't want to get too deep. Maybe we'll have a whole live stream on it. But I'm wondering if he predicted that this was going to happen and then he manifested it, because I believe that how you move is often how it's going to translate into your everyday functions in life. Let me know what your thoughts are. Link to the Patreon is in the description. If you want to kick it with me personally, make sure you email me at antondaniels413@gmail.com, and we're going to get you set up and we're going to get you popping. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.